rumors or things going around that you're cutting Jason's parts.
It's Francis, baby, with the truth as our guide.
Because you've read it online, we've all seen it, how people have said, well, you're milking it, you're changing the movie about you're adding more of, if you're still filming after he's gone, it's because you're adding more parts of you. Are you changing the movie so the prequel and the sequel are about your character? I think that's it's good to know that nothing has changed despite his passing, because I think there was rumors or things going around that you're cutting Jason's parts down.
Oh no, that was like almost like the one stipulation we went back and had to kind of reshape the movie because we were still missing some stuff from it, was to cut as little, if anything, of him in the movie. Like keep as much of Jason in the movie. And what people also should remember, because when they watch it, there's gonna be like, there's a lot of you too in it, Aaron. Which like in all the posters released, like the Boss Logic poster or the print on Sideshow, it's always both dragons. So the movie is very much about two people. When you watch it, Jason is clearly the star. Because like if you watch The Dark Knight, right? Like Batman's the star of the movie, but Joker's a really big part of that movie.
Yeah,
so, but you don't think Joker's a big part of the movie?
No, I think Joker stole the movie from Batman, even though he had about I think 20 minutes screen time.
Yeah, well, I think Joker was just written and acted better. I don't think Christian was given a lot to dive into with those movies. I think Heath Ledger was so great, and I'm not comparing myself to Heath Ledger at all, but I'm just saying that when you have a superhero movie, the villain is also, he kind of defines the hero. So in a weird way, there's a lot of screen time of the villain, but he is purely building the hero's journey.
Okay, who has more? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that was always the intention. So when you watch it, they're gonna be like, "There's a lot of Aaron in this movie," and I'm like, "Well, that was always the plan. That was always what was written." So
you have more screen time than Jason in the movie, or who has more screen time?
It's pretty even. I haven't actually gone through and done the math on this, and I'm sure when it comes out, someone's gonna be like, "Aaron has a minute and a half more." He, whatever. Haven't ever looked at that. But what I would say though is that I don't want to give any spoilers away, but my character is all about Eric Reed in it. So even my scenes are still building Eric and building his character and that sort of stuff. And that's what, all heroes are defined by their villains. So you can't have just kind of a lame villain that's just barely in it, because you need to have those steps.
It's like a yin and yang. It has to be together. It's yin and yang.
But Jason also always wanted that for me. He always wanted it to be, because originally, here's some interesting drama, or not drama. That's not drama. Info. When we were working with Johnny Bosch, and I think Johnny wanted it. He wanted to go get Austin, and then Jason's like, "No, I want Aaron to do it. I believe in Aaron. He's such a good Joker. I think he'd be a great villain for this." He's like, "Aaron, I want you to do it." So I was like, "Cool, if you believe in me." I was like, because if he was like, "No, Aaron, I'm gonna go," because originally I think Jason asked John Berthenol, because he was Berthenol. Did I say that right? He's friends with him, and he was like, "Hey, if he's like, Aaron, if we can get John though, I think that'd be better." And I was like, "Yeah, get John, do that." So, but that didn't work out. But it was a mutual thing as far as what Jason wanted and what I would think was best for the project and so forth. So it's like a very much a group, choice of what we think is the best.
And I mean, it works a lot about, if you think about it, all these people, even after Jason passed, still came back, reshooted. They did, you guys reshot, you did ADR, Mark Dacascos, David Ramsey, everybody came back. And, you can say that Mark Dacascos and David Ramsey are bigger names, right? And they came back, and it speaks a lot about the love of Jason, and also with you, right? Because if you were this person that wasn't honest, or a good person, or someone that had a good connection with people, then they wouldn't come back. It's done. The star is gone. You know what I mean? And that speaks volumes, I think. So